Hello everyone and welcome to Factorio. I'm Par and today we'll be continuing our struggles with Seablock. So last time in the previous episode, which I think was episode 14, I managed to forget it. It was basically on the loading screen, the number, and I don't remember it anymore. I tried to figure out what to do with like the piping here and how to connect these four electrolysers to the header, well, not to header plant, but how to give like inputs and outputs to them. And the thing that confused me is that I was sure that like this is not the first time I'm implementing this setup, but I was sure that like in this design I had a chest placed like in the middle on the belt, which is not actually the case. And the chest was, in case you missed the previous episode, was for unused, so for fresh electrolyzer electrodes. But the thing is, I double checked essentially the design that I had in the past, and let me open it on another screen. I'm kind of going to cheat a little bit, but you know, I'm not importing blueprints, so it is according to the rules. The rules are I'm not importing any blueprints, I'm designing everything here, well, building, I guess, everything here. So the thing is that we had this setup, and initially I built it in a way that would be taking mineralized water from here. We don't have to do that, right? We can actually do it like this, and we discussed this possibility of doing it. The thing that was like preventing us from moving ahead with the plan is the fact that we would need to figure something here. But it's not that hard, right? You can see it. It's basically, you know, all this double. Let me start production of something. Oh, that was a mistake. Okay, that was a huge mistake. We built a lot of gears. 700 gears. Or 400 already. Okay, that was too much. So, the thing with that is we can actually connect it like this, and we can deliver the water using steel pipes. We can actually let's build them right now. So we'll have some steel pipes going like this. Right, we can also connect stuff here, so it would kind of match and look nice. Now the question is, how do you do this stuff? And what I think we can do, we can place a... Let's remove power poles, we'll figure something out for them later. So, we can make the spot work like this. We can have a chest providing fresh, what's the name? Electrodes. We'll have the chest here. What's happening with... Alright, the bots are moving around, some stuff. It's okay, whatever. It's okay. So, this will contain fresh electrodes, meaning that we need inserter here, and let's say inserter here, to actually place electrodes there from the chemical plants, right? So we might as well do it right now. So this thing will be moving electrodes here, this thing will be moving electrodes there. Next thing we need to take these electrodes and to insert them into the electrolysers. We can do it here and here. So this will be taken from the left and placed in like this, and this inserter will be working like this. This one will be a bit different because it will need to take diagonally, and that's what we are trying to research, right? More inserters one. So this will work in a diagonal configuration. It will be taken from here and placed in over there, and this one will do pretty much exactly the same thing, but from like in the other direction, kind of. These inserters actually would have to become filter inserters, because we cannot like, there are two products. Let me think. Yeah, there are two products here. One product is SLAG, and another is used electrolyzer electrode. And we need to make sure that these ones are taking the SLAG. This is super important. So this need to be the SLAG, and the question is, what do we do with regular electrodes? And what I'm planning on doing, I want to directly insert them. So I want to directly insert them essentially like from here to here and from here to here. So that part should work even now, should work fine. This one wouldn't really work. We need diagonal configuration for this thing to work, but it's fine. Wait. That's not fine. I guess we can make it like this. We can do it like this. Nice. So from this electrolyzer, it will be placed in here directly, and from this one it will also be placed in there directly. Now the only problem is, well, first of all, the research, right? We are kind of still missing on this research. And the second problem that we have is we need to place power poles. We need to figure out what to do with our power poles. And the thing is, I am not sure what would be the right thing to do in this case. I guess we could do something like this. Looks pretty bad to me, but if it works, it's not that bad, right? So check this out. It should be, for the most part, correct. We're just missing these two inserter configurations, and we are missing this and this. Like we need to be able to rotate them. Right, and another thing is that we also can, like, we have to use a longer underground board here. Might as well do it like this. You know, this should work. I don't see a reason why it wouldn't work. Okay, I guess we'll place it like this. Right, and this should work beautifully. I propose to try and build this thing, this configuration. So let's copy paste it. Like, we remember that it is not the final one, but it's pretty close to what we plan. So let's try to... Wait, I cannot delete this, right? Because I need to have a rubber port somewhere in the vicinity. Let's say that, like this. Should be good enough. So, we copied rubber port, and now the goal is to do something here. Right. So let's copy the spot. We copied it. I actually want to remove this line because we'll need some undergrounds, so might as well do it properly. Right, so this is the one. Okay. Okay, we can also... I feel like we can fix this part as well. Alright. Let's say we're deleting this one. And we are inserting this build. Would this even work, to be honest? Like, is this gonna work? Right, the problem is that we have to limit ourselves to first recipe. And I forgot to stop the thing. Fortunately, I also forgot to actually enable, like, copy-paste the recipe from assembly machine to the requested chest. And in case you didn't know how you can do it, so let's say I don't have any logistic requests here, so the chest is a regular one. I can shift left click on the assembly machine, and after that, shift, and notice that the assembly machine got selected with like green border. Shift left, shift right click to copy it, and shift left click to kind of paste the thing, and we got the request here. Logistic requests there. Exactly what we wanted. We have too much stuff that needs to be constructed. Might as well do that. So we are missing a couple of inserters. I have a feeling that we'll need more inserters, but okay, let's say 30 inserters is enough. We're also missing underground pipes, underground belts. Let's build lots of them. And we need to clear inserter arm again. Okay. So, let's see. Is this working? Oh. Okay, I don't like slagging this inserter arms, so I am gonna change them a little bit and actually copy-paste it so that they are rotated as well. Okay, nice. Now, we have lots of underground belts. Let's build better underground belts. How many do we need? We need at least 10. That's a lot, to be honest. That is a lot. So the question is, will this work? I hope it will. Okay, 14. That's good. That's good. Okay, we have a lot of stuff being delivered. The problem is that we do not have enough water. Another problem is that we don't really need these underground pipes. We can just do it with regular ones. It should be quite a bit easier to make work, make them work. Okay, this is looking pretty good. We can replace this part and copy paste this one, I guess. Right? Okay, I'm not sure why this power pole is not removed. Well, why it's still there? Okay, so we have this thing. We can do the same thing here. Okay. Copy paste in this one. Awesome. And we can also, I guess, copy this one. Let's see. I'm not quite sure what's going on here. It's probably not quite ideal, but it... Wait, this is not okay. Oh no. This part doesn't have any input. Okay, how can we fix it? We can make it like... Can we? I'm not sure I like what's happening here. Let's replace this. I would prefer if this thing looked a little bit nicer. The problem is that, like, I could put inserter here, but then the question would be, how do I power all of them? All of these inserters. I guess I could power them from here and from here. No, but I can't power them from there. From here. Okay, let's say I'm powering them from there. So far, it's looking pretty good. All right. Let's see. Let's think about this a little bit. And strictly speaking, we don't need this part. We can connect, because it connects with this corner, and this corner is really nice because it allows us to cross to the other side. So we can make it work like this. Okay. I am not sure about this anymore, to be honest. So this thing... Let's just try to finish building it, and then we can figure stuff out. Let's say we need regular belts, and we need some regular underground belts. So the problem is that this is actually our old build. And this is the new one. So let's copy paste the new one and place it here. And it doesn't quite work because we decided to change these things. I want to revert this change. I want it to be like this. Okay, so this is our build. And we can copy it here for the most part. Except this bit. Right, because we decided to connect it like this. Okay, nice. So now this thing hopefully is copyable. Hopefully we can copy it. Let's see. We kinda can, except the very bottom, which is okay. This part, can we copy it? We cannot really, because like we need to basically fix everything in the middle. Okay, let's just delete all of this and let's try to build it from scratch. So this thing will be built here. I guess this thing, and this thing. Nice. I feel like it should work. What we are doing here, it should work, but you know, no guarantees. Right, we are missing this thing. Let's build some gray underground belts. And I don't think we need... Oh wait, we do. We need this in order to measure like where exactly to leave the water. So let's do this. We need to leave 3 tiles of water. 1, 2, 3. Alright, let's double check. We want to leave these 3 tiles. And to connect, and it's important that it's this 3 and not this one, because we'll have clarifier over there. Okay. I don't have enough space. We're actually overbuilding this a little bit. It doesn't have to be this large. It can be a little bit smaller. Let's say something like this. Okay, I hope this was correct. If it's not, I guess too bad. Another thing that we know is that across... Right, another thing that we know is that we can build the stuff here. Because we want the water to come here. And I guess like this. So let's try again. We are building it here. That's the problem, right? I did it incorrectly. Yeah, I didn't leave enough. It's fine, you know. Doesn't matter that much. We can fix those things later. Basically, the issue now is that we have one slightly wrong shop pump, but It's not like we actually need it there. We kinda do, but we also don't. And we can turn it around, for example here, I can turn it around and just connect it from the other side. Not what I wanted, but I landfilled it already. It's too late. It is already too late. So, and I want to leave 2 tiles of space here. Okay, so 2 tiles is like this. 2 tiles. 2 tiles, and I guess we don't need anything there. Awesome. Let's build the spot. How should it work? Copy it, copy it, copy it, copy it. This one here. Right, there is like something with something not quite right with underground thingies. Okay, we'll just do it like this. Kinda looks a bit strange, but you know, this is gonna work, and that's the important part. We can avoid this problem when we'll be copying this further to the left. Right, what do we need now? We need to stop this production, and we need to build a couple of offshore pumps. This should be really useful. So let's build a couple of offshore pumps. I also see that we need underground steel pipes. Let's build all of this stuff. And it will work. Let's see. So this, all of them are working except this one. What happened with this one? Oh, it's using wrong. How is it using a wrong recipe? I'm confused. Now it should be good. We don't have enough gear, it seems. Again, we're out of gear wheels. How is our research? Our research is ongoing, which is great. Like, the thing is, as soon as we... no, not as soon. We will not... I was gonna say that as soon as we get this research done, we'll have much more, like much higher production, but it's not actually correct, because what we need to have better production is we need to production force. We need to replace this electrolyzer from electrolyzer 1 to electrolyzer 2. Never mind that I said this. Both of these things improve the speed independently of each other. So electrolyzer 2 will have a higher multiplier, so this one has a crafting speed 1.5 and this one has crafting speed 1.0. So yes, having electrolyzer 2 will increase the speed by 50%, but switching the recipe will double it. So we can actually triple our production of what's the name of this thing? Slag slurry, no, mineral sludge and slag slurry. Basically, both of this. We can triple it compared to what we have now. But first, we are gonna double it by switching to this new recipe, and only after that, we will, you know, actually triple it. So the question I have: will there be enough space for? Looks like there will not be enough space for a port, which is really unfortunate, because how are we gonna build it? I guess I'll just be removing clarifiers temporarily and trying to somehow make it work like this. Right. We have lots of gavels. Now it's time to finally build offshore pump. We are building offshore pumps. We need only 5 of them, right? So let's build a couple. 5, 6, 7. Okay, I think that's enough. We also need a couple of clarifiers. Let's build them. We need like 4 clarifiers. Let's build 10. I want 10 clarifiers. Okay. We do have some iron, we don't have copper, and we do have a little bit of tin. So the copper is the limiting factor now. We can switch the recipe around so that it produces more copper, but I'm not really sure about that because I feel that we are using... I feel like we are using iron quite a lot. So I would prefer to keep it, you know. Are we out of basic circuits? Seriously? Or... No, we do have them. It's just that the inserter is a little bit slow. So another research that I'm looking forward to is... No, not fast inserter. Something about capacity. Inserter capacity bonus. Non-stack inserters can move more items at the same time. So they will be able to move 2 items at the same time, which is huge. I really want it. But I want it less than this research. I think this will be our next research. Maybe. Not quite sure. Not quite sure. Okay, this is good enough. We run out of iron pipes, so let's produce some. But the important thing is that we have clarifiers now. And we actually need to find some space for 2 clarifiers here. Can we do that? I'm not sure, like this thing just looks bad. I don't like how the spot looks. No, I think I'm gonna remove it. We are not gonna have it here, because we missed a little bit with this thing. Okay, we produced a lot of pipes. Now we need to have actually have hydro plant. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 pumps. I feel like that should be enough, and we don't actually need this pump anymore, right? Because it doesn't do anything useful anymore. I'm just thinking how much should we remove it at all, or should we keep it like this? Let's keep everything like this. Like in theory we could slightly optimize that part, but it's not that important. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 offshore pumps. Let's hope this is gonna be enough to fit this build. It should be, right? Because it says that 1 offshore pump gives 1.2 thousand of water per second, and for this build we need only 2.3. So in theory 2 pumps should be enough, but we have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and there is a connection. Yes. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna cover this up. Let's pretend that was part of the design from the very beginning. Let's pretend that's how it was planned. Nice. Now, I mentioned that we will want to clarify, we'll need to change this thing a little bit. So the, not exactly problem, but the idea is that I want to bring charcoal like this. And in order to be able to bring charcoal like this, I cannot keep this here. I can move it one tile to the side. Here we could... I mean, it looks kinda nice. I like how it looks. To be honest. Right, and this is another thing. We want to... How could I do this? We want to clarify this part. And how could we clarify? We could clarify it like this, for example. No, we can't, because there is a regular pipe here. So we need to be careful in terms of where exactly we are like turning the... where exactly we're introducing the turns. I mean, I could make this like this, and this go like this. Right. Right, so I could do it like this. I could have overflow valve over here. Another overflow valve could be there. And, you know, we just clarify that stuff. So in theory, this shouldn't really have to work while we still have space in this chest, which we might consider limiting at some point, but it doesn't look like a priority right now, to be honest. What looks like a priority is getting more power, because our power is bad. Like, we are constantly out of power, like all the time, you know. Okay, so this thing will get a lot of charcoal. Why we didn't finish construction? Because we don't have enough gray belts. Okay. I guess that's reasonable. I guess. Okay, so we have charcoal coming there. Nice, you know, we did something useful while we were waiting for this inserters research. We reworked, well, not reworked, but like we finished this build. And speaking of builds, I think we'll need to pick up these trees at some point. So we have 3 trees. That's... Oh, we have a lot of trees. 4 trees here. 1 tree here. 2... Wow, that's a lot. That's actually a lot. We can make use of this technology, like arboretums, what's the name? Basically, we can grow trees and then like cut them with the saw and get lots of wood from it. That's pretty nice. Okay, here, what's the plan? I can actually... I really like to use burner inserters for these things. So let's use also build inserters over there. And we need quite a bit of steel pipes. Let's produce some steel pipe here. And we also need to build... How many do we need? We need 10 underground pipes, and we are building 2 from 12 steel pipes. So that means that we need 60 steel pipes. Is that correct? I think we need around 60. So let's produce 60. Nice, that's enough. And now let's build what we actually wanted: underground steel pipes with a distance of 15. Yep. Did it produce enough? Okay, that's enough. That's enough. That's enough for now. So we built this thing. To be honest, there is another kind of problem with this build. We will be producing how much slag? We will be producing 14.7 slag, which is essentially a gray yellow belt capacity. That means that we'll have issues around here. Let me think. In the bottom half, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So from here on, we might have problems, but we could actually improve this one as well, you know, just in case, because why not? And let's build some transport belts. We need to build 7. Okay. We actually need a little bit more, because we also need to upgrade this one. And these things also require upgrades. I'm not sure how far we need to pipe the... Well, not pipe, but like to extend yellow belt. I'm not sure how far it's needed, but I guess I'll just try to make it work, and then if there are any issues, we'll just fix them. Right? How it's usually done at Factorio. Right. We still didn't quite finish this part of the build. I guess I could start working on this. Just because like I don't have other plans just yet. I want to fix the power. I want to split this off, and for that I need the inserters. And inserters are waiting on green signs again. You know, while we are waiting for green signs, maybe we could research, let's say, turrets, radars, pretty good. This thing, sure. Let's just research some stuff that might become useful later on. And we don't have enough iron plates. Yeah, looks like the problem is, you know, I don't want to wait so long for this thing. Let's just switch this to another recipe. Okay, so we stopped producing all this extra stuff. Let's say this is stereotype from now on. And we want to crush stereotype. And we will be crushing stereotype like this. So now we have more, kind of significantly more copper than iron. The amount of copper, the production of copper should be 2 times higher than the production of iron nowadays. Honestly, I should have done it earlier. I don't know what I've been thinking. I don't know. I never had to like switch from Sapphirite to Stereotype or whatever the names are. Yeah, from Sapphirite to Stereotype before. I guess it's because of the research costs. Because research is so large, then it kind of makes sense to optimize a little bit the production of the ore that you are actually short on. So that's yet another part that I feel like I didn't play quite well. Right, let's see what's happening here. We have hydrogen coming up there. We also have hydrogen coming from there. And we probably want to have something like this here. Right. So we have a lot of hydrogen. It's connected. Actually, since this connection is done and, in my opinion, finished, we can... Oh, we could remove this connection and make this thing a lot nicer. But you know, it's fine. We managed to kind of snake the belt around here, so it's not like we really... How can I power this? Okay, that's nice. It's not like we really need to like remove this part. It's okay. Basically, it's okay. Now, the question: how do we start this up? Let's say I want to place a requested chest over there. What are we missing? We are missing yellow belts. Yes. Let's build a couple of those. I think it's a good start to have. No, we could start with some belts. We also need some tin. That's fine. Let's give it some tin. What I want to prime these things. Actually, we do have requested chests somehow. Interesting. And I wanted to have... I'm not sure how many I need. How much I need. Let's say... I want to have 20. Electrolysers. How about that? 7, and we need 56. Okay, that's not quite enough. Okay. We're building a lot of gavels. Let's build lots of them. So the idea is that I will be priming them with a requested chest of 20 electrolysers, and actually let me just copy paste it. So I could just delete this, delete them, and place this thing. 1, 2, 3. There. It's there. 4. We have 5th here. Nice. Now the problem, well, not exactly a problem, but the task would be to cover them. Can we actually cover? I guess if I move by one tile down, it should work much better. Okay. Let's move it by 2 tiles down. Nice. We got lots of gears, and we wanted to produce this belts, yellow belts. Let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Interesting. That's very interesting, actually. Let's place it here. Like this. So now that we built a couple of yellow belts, we need 43, right? No, we need 8. And we do have 13. Okay, that's enough. It's probably not like quite enough, but this will do. What we want to do with this, we want to construct this thing. Electrolyzer, electrode. Let's build lots of them. Okay, we are building them. Nice. And I want that build to have 20 of them, right? Okay, inserters. Do we have green signs? We do have green signs, but doesn't look like a lot of green signs. On the other hand, it might just be enough. Look at this, look at this. And we did this. Great. Now we can work on the other part. On the power. Okay, let's do something here. First of all, we're still constructing. Yeah, we'll need lots of electrodes. That's okay. First of all, let's switch this to another recipe. So we switched. This thing requests a lot of electrolysers. We will wait for it. I'm actually thinking, okay, so this is always input. Okay, that's nice, that's good enough. So the problem is that this one should place stuff over there and it should take it from here. And this thing should take them from there. This one should take them from there. So I see all of them started working, to some extent blinking. We are delivering this thing to have like 20. That's good enough, delivery stopped, and this thing is running. So it's in a pretty stable state, which means that we can copy paste this. First of all, we want to copy paste to make sure that the orientation of inserters is correct. I'm not actually sure that this part is correctly, but I guess let's assume it did. Okay, awesome. So now we can replace this with a regular chest, and it should continue working just fine. Except this part. What's on there? Alright. Okay, let's double check again. This thing is working. This one is working. Working. Okay. All of them, all 4 working. I feel like I needed to fix some of this. I tried. Yeah. Okay, let's double check. So this part of the build is working. This part of the build is working, and it actually got enough of electrodes. Let's stop producing. Or should we Continue producing electrodes. Let's continue producing electrodes for now. Okay, this spot. It's working, 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 working. And nothing is being delivered. So we can actually swap this with the regular chest. I guess we don't have robots. Right, I forgot that we increased this thing to 5. This thing. Right. We got a lot of stuff, and the problem now is that we need to clarify. Not clarify, we need to flare hydrogen because we have too much of it. So let's do this, you know, just in order for us not to have this issue with hydrogen, because we are supposed to use hydrogen here, and I guess what we are doing, we are not flaring enough or something. Okay, this part, it's working. We have, this is working, this one is working. Working a bit slow, working. We can replace this requested chest. And this one also works. So we can replace this one as well. Let's check how many requested chests do we have here. We have 0. And we have 1 here. Really? No, we do have requested chest, where is it? Alright, it's from here. Okay, we don't have any requested chests. So I think this is pretty good, what we managed to achieve. We managed to fix this part of the build. It's given us a lot of slag, and now we can do something more interesting. Okay, we don't have enough iron, we don't have enough copper, but our main bottleneck seems to be copper, probably. Yes, copper. We need more copper. Okay, let's observe what we managed to do. We finally got inserters, adjustable inserters. Research. I don't think we need this power pole, to be honest. What if we remove it? It's still working. Nice. I'd like to remove these power poles because they look a bit out of place. Yeah, so all of this is working. Bottleneck says that we don't have enough energy, and we actually we really do not have enough energy. So next step would be to start up power production over here, and once we do that, we can disconnect this part, and it will save from this network around 18 megawatts. Yeah, it cannot even produce, like, that's the capacity of our network, and 18 megawatts is what we need for this part. We can see it here. 18.6 megawatts is what's needed here. Up to the sorter, including two sorters. Okay, thanks everyone for watching. Let's take a break here. Was it episode 15? Seems so. Okay, thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Cheers!